Hey there, superstars. Welcome to Soulfully Illumined. In this video, we are going into the 7th chakra, and we're going into messages from Spirit to you regarding your crown chakra. And so, yes, if you look here, sorry about all of this, the shadows and whatnot. It's just interesting. The light just comes in and it leaves, and it comes in and it leaves, but it leaves this beautiful mosaic in each video. So I hope you don't mind it, as well as the noise from the construction, which continues in my area. And yeah, so let's get into it. So the crown chakra is located on the top of the head, and it is our connection to the divine consciousness. It holds the wisdom and that connection to the universal intelligence. And so through that, we get a lot of information, we get a lot of insight. There's a lot of energy that's channeled through it. And so we're going to see where this takes us today. All right. So go ahead and scroll down below. Down below at the timestamp section, there are 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3 down below, and go ahead and feel into the numbers, feel into the piles, and I will see you at the pile that resonates most with you. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. We are going into messages regarding your crown chakra. I was going to say throat chakra, so maybe there's a connection there. We'll just get started and see what wants to come through. We're going to start with the magical spell cards for you. So Spirit, for pile 1 collective, what messages do you want to relay regarding their crown chakra? For pile 1 collective. Thank you. We have justice. We have passion. And we have harvest. Beautiful cards. Bottom of the deck, we have romance. Let's move that over a little bit. Okay. All right, so for you, pile 1, there's something really interesting that's happening with you right now. There's a rebalancing that's happening between the heart and the mind. And it involves the crown chakra in a way that it's bringing forth your harvest. So now this may have to do with love, but it really stems from the love that resides within you. Because it's like you've been through this, it feels like this lifetime of just opening up the petals of your life, opening up the petals of who you are, and really coming to a point of enjoying this unfoldment of who you are. And I feel like you're moving into a time where things are becoming more softer for you. It could be that you've gone through quite a storm in your past, especially with the 5 here, and then you have a 5 here with the 23. And so it's been quite a journey here, and I'm getting a lot of spiritual growth that's happened with you. And the purpose of the ruckus in the life, the purpose of the difficulties and the storms in your life have really helped you to realize the strength that you hold, the courage that resides within you, and all of the tools that you have at your disposal. And so previously in the past, it's like there's been this dissonance, this lack of balance in your life. And it's like your soul had chosen to come forth to experience this, so that way you could really express and really see the power that you have that lies within you. And it's been this dance with you and the universe. But it's like you're walking through this doorway currently, which is bringing forth greater harmony, greater passion in your life. It says here, rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And with this card for you, I'm really getting that this time is a rising up. You're rising up into a higher timeline, a higher sense of consciousness, a higher connection to yourself and spirit. The unfolding rose. And so moving into this time, sorry, I'm just drawn over here. So let me just pull something from here. For pile 1, collective. Are we taking all of them? Yes, we are. We got spiritual messages, spiritual evolution. Yeah, see? Bottom of the deck, emotional challenges. And I do feel like that's the storms that you've been weathering in the past. But those issues are, if they haven't yet been resolved, they are being resolved. Because it's like that crown has been opening up, and you may have experienced throughout some of these storms some pressure headaches, some like sensitivity around like the temporal region, or even like burning in the eyes or in the jaw, clenching in the jaw. It's like there's been a profound healing, a profound clearing of those old energies. And it's like what I was saying about the rising, you're rising up energetically. It's almost like the crown energy is coming down to pull you up to a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of perspective. Expect to feel a greater connection with spirit, pile 1. Expect to have greater clarity about your world, especially where it says here, spirit messages, observe limitations. And I think this is the hummingbird. That's what I'm getting here. And the one thing about the hummingbird, like you may have felt like you were, going in this direction, then maybe coming back over here and going over there, kind of like a hummingbird, how it just kind of zooms in one spot, can zoom over there, zoom over here. So that may have been what you've been living in your life, or could be what's happening in your mind, where the mind may just go in one direction, or it may go in another, and then you're back to here again. And I feel like there's greater union that's happening between the mind and the heart. That's really, that heart is centering you, is centering the mind, I should say, to really help you stay grounded as that crown chakra is pulling you upwards. It's those 3 chakras are really being impacted. And then as a result of that shift of consciousness and perspective, it's impacting that root and how you are in your world. It's actually quite beautiful because you have a lot of charge within you, a lot of energy that's available to you. And you're going to be utilizing it in a more purposeful way, in a way that gives you that harvest that you've been desiring. Now, it may not look the way that you wanted it to look in the past, because you're not who you were in the past. You're not that old energy. So you're being asked to just keep walking and allow yourself to kind of continue to rise up. You'll know when it's time, because it's almost like there will be a stillness, a pause. And then the momentum will start to build up again. Okay? That charge to move forward again. But like I said, it's going to be different. And so this time for you is this shift of consciousness. And this is kind of where they want to take us back to that. Where is this shift of consciousness that's showing you different perspectives or old perspectives that you may still be carrying within you, and seeing where the limitations have been, where you've put yourself in a box, kind of maybe zooming here, zooming there, here, 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 but never really getting beyond the box. There's been some preconceived notions about how things should be based on unresolved trauma that for some of you, well, no, can't, like, it's unresolved trauma that still resides in the physical body. And that's why it's hard to get out of the box. And that's why there may be moments where you do feel that supercharge in you, that restless energy. And that energy is there to help propel you forward by just, at this time, basic movements. Like walking out in nature, going to different places that you've not been before, but you've really wanted to go to, or just going somewhere completely different where you've never been to. And, you know, it just keeps popping up in your mind as messages from spirit, and you just decide to go. It's those little things that are going to get you out of the box and help you to connect more so to, spirit through the crown. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. You're ready, pile one. You're ready to receive it, but there's still aspects within you that you have carried. And they're saying, stop looking back. Stop looking back at the past and allow your crown to lead you. And the way that the crown is interpreted when I said that is the crown on your head, is remembering the royalty, the what your birthright is, which is love, which is abundance, which is passion. And allowing that to pull you forward, because that's connected to your crown chakra, pulling you up. Okay? Now, where are we going? Okay. We're going to use the Starseed Oracle deck. And for pile one collective, messages regarding their crown chakra. We have Earth Pulse. Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time and nature. We have that in reverse. And then we have I Remember, Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destined life. This is really about a time of you letting go of the mind. And I'm kind of chuckling because I know how hard that could be. It's so hard to let go of that mind and that sense of security. But it's something like, you want security or do you want passion? Which do you want, pile one? Do you want security or passion? And what makes you think your passion can't lead you to security? So it's at this time observing those limitations, observing those unresolved issues or challenges that have been preventing you from surrendering. And it feels like that crown of yours is ready to give you some significant information about yourself, about the vastness of who you are. And so connecting in when you can is really highlighted here. And I feel like you do have this connection with water and even the blues, the blue energies, you know, so you may be connected to Sirius, the planet Sirius. I'm even getting like Andromedan energies here. And really just feeling that connection to, I don't know, it's like the water. It's the abstract. It's the, you know, unformed, if that makes sense. And just kind of going with it, floating for a little while and allowing it to take you. Because with the spiritual evolution, set your heart free. It's like when you float for a little while and you let your crown, like you let yourself be pulled in the direction that your heart is desiring, it just creates that greater connection to your mind. It allows you to open up that crown more so to bring forth the energy in, because there's a remembering, there's information that wants to come to you. There's a part of your identity that is wanting to come through for you. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. There's a shift happening for you. If you're seeking romance, if you're seeking your divine partner, know that he or she is coming. But this is an important part of your evolution. This is something that your soul came in to experience, which is that involvement of you, this remembering of you. But there's a connection with that. I don't know. There's some sort of connection with romance or this love for self and a remembrance. And it has to do with compassion. Pile 1, because I feel like when we're compassionate and more graceful, it softens our energies to allow more energy to flow in and out. And so softening your perspective, softening your judgment on yourself and others is really important for you. And it's hard because in the past, you may have had really harsh relationships. But remember, it's time to turn away from that and focus on the things that you want, that lighter, brighter side of life. Okay? So we're going to end this reading with some advice from the Ascended Masters. For Pile 1 Spirit. Pile 1 advice regarding their crown chakra. What do they need to know? Oh, I love it. Saint Germain, karma releasing. We have Lord Shiva, transcendence. One more. Life force. And then we have Serapis Bay, ascension. Okay, really cool stuff here. So for you, it's like you've been doing a lot of that karmic release. That's why it may have been really heavy in the past. But as you've walked your past, your energy is really super high, Pile 1. And as you've been walking it, you've been transmuting a lot. You're really connected to Saint Germain. So if you feel like you need some extra support, call him in. He's there for you. You may gravitate towards sacred geometries, different shapes. You may want to meditate or just kind of stare at one or have one of them around you, whichever one resonates most to you. But there's something with you. It's like you see clearly. If you don't right now, you will see clearly, because you are such a powerful soul and you have a lot. I'm hearing you have a lot to do in this world. There's a lot that you want to do, but you're going to experience more joy when you really embody more of who you are. And with Lord Shiva transcendence, I saw him dancing in the universe, right? Dance with the universe. It's like allow things to fall. dance within it and allow it things that no longer serve you to fall away. And as you continue to dance through life, it's almost like things are going to be recreated or constructed around you. But dance, because remember that this is your song. And you dance to the beat of your own drum. You're shedding an old skin, or you have shedded an old skin. And it's now time to really just love yourself and own your own presence. All right, so with the Cernunnos card, Life Force, it says, express your divine passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increasing. Yeah, and that's what I was saying before. Like, you're going to find that there may be a lull, and then you're going to start to feel more of that surge, that life force energy coming forth for you. That's going to lead you towards your passion. But pile one, like, you have a really strong crown chakra leading you to some beautiful things. This has been a part of your ascension process. This is something that you signed up for. And you have so much power to just, so much energy, so much power, so much of your frequency that wants to come into this world. It's a matter of not looking back and just trusting the process that you have experienced, because everything, every step that you've taken has prepared you and is preparing you for something better. Okay, so pile one, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Do give it a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to reading for you again. Thanks again. Bye. Hey there, pile two. Welcome to your reading. We are going over messages from Spirit to you regarding your crown chakra. So let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through. We got a bunch of decks here. Let's get started. Are we going there? 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 We are going here. Alrighty. So, Spirit for pile two. Pile two collective. What do they need to know about their crown chakra, please? Safe home. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got safe home. I cast the circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. We have energy. Align inside. My fire divine. Energy fills me. Make me shine. Then we have courage here. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Bottom of the deck, destiny. I love that. All right, so with you, pile two, I feel like you have a really strong crown chakra, right? And it's easy to get a little perhaps disoriented or ungrounded. And what Spirit wants to bring forth here, like what I'm really getting, is a sense of needing to be grounded, a sense of really being within your own energy and aligning to your own light. You know, because it's really interesting. It's like when we're empathic or truly sensitive or really sensitive, it's easy to kind of mold into other people's energies or do what others need us to do versus just really being in our own space and allowing us to just chill out and just be us, no matter what the circumstances are. And so what they're really kind of bringing forth here is this need to really be mindful of your energy. Energy, align inside. My fire divine. Energy, fill me, make me shine. And really connecting back into your own energy. And so that, for some reason, it's stemming here. Like when I'm saying that, I can see how it's stemming up to the crown chakra and really just being connected to that. And then down to the earth, to Gaia, right? Grounding into Gaia. Because it's easy to kind of be pulled up to the higher realms, but you're being asked to kind of be, you know, to yes, connect with spirit, because you got to do both, right? So it's like, yes, you have to connect to spirit and you have this connection to spirit, but it's almost like it needs to be refined. It needs to be intentional when you're connecting, okay? Because you connect, but then it's easier to connect to, you know, other aspects of spirit that you may not, you know, intentionally want to. And so they're saying here with that connection to the crown, sorry, I know I was talking about both, but I'll get to the second one. But as far as the connection with the crown is being really intentional about your connection to, you know, source, the origin, which is like, I'd like to connect to source and the origin. And really just being, or your higher self, whatever you want, or to your angels of the highest light, you know, really being intentional about how you're connecting in. Because the times are changing for you and you're becoming more and more sensitive, or it's becoming more and more into the light, being more conscious. And so it's really important that you're intentional about what you're connecting into. And not only that, like I was saying, safe home. It's about now connecting down to spirit and being mindful. You know, for example, in the morning, you know, when you have, like, if you have a cup of tea or coffee in the morning, or like, you know, just being really intentional about being here in the present moment, being grounded to Gaia as you move forward in your day, and setting forth those intentions. Because it's almost like it's easy to kind of go up into the ethers, or easy to go up into the mind, when you have such a strong connection, if you choose to, with Gaia, being grounded here with your crown and the higher realms. And so that connection is important. Now, with the courage here, it says, by shining bright and true and by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. And I do feel like there's a bit of fear. Perhaps there's fear about the unknown, fear about what is true, fear about maybe your reality. But I feel like here with this card, it's like, you know better. Like you have so much wisdom that resides within you. Of course you do, because you're super connected in the crown. And it's about realizing that you are connected, intentionally realizing that you are connected, and the courage to move forward with that knowing. Because there's something that's destined for you. There's something that, we'll see what wants to come out with the cards, but like you have an 8 and 8. Maybe you know what's next in the next phase of your life, and you're a little afraid. My fingers are burning. Why are my fingers burning? Maybe there's something that you know that you need to do for this next phase of your life, and it's going to require some serious effort. I don't know, but you'll find that as you continue to move it forward and you feel more connected to yourself, because you will, when you're more grounded to spirit and you're more grounded in the here and now, that you have all the tools that you need and the wisdom that you need to move forward in the designed plan. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. Oh, interesting. Exactly. Confirmation. And with the 8 here, it's just really about balance for you. Because I feel like when you're balanced, it's all super clear. Like it's all super clear. And you may rise up into the mind a little bit and be, you know, maybe in a little bit of a fear state up there, or just a little clouded up there. And it just prevents you from really just being in your own integrity and your own power. You know what I mean? So let's continue on. Where are we going? Okay. So for pile 2 collective spirit, pile 2 collective, what do they need to know about their crown chakra? Thanks, buddy. Let's go that one. Yeah, I know it sucks. Okay. Alrighty. What was the other one? Okay, sorry, this was sticking out. It says, jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. With that card. Look at that eye. You see. Okay, and then we have a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Yeah, like you're so smart. You have everything that you need. And you may feel like you're in a place, in a reality that just doesn't feel like home. That doesn't feel safe to you, right? With the longing for home, homesick for the stars. You may feel like you're alone in the world, but you're in the space that you're in because you can handle it, because you are meant to be here. And so sometimes when I feel like, damn, I really don't belong here, I always look around and think, all right, I'm here. This is a challenge. This is a game. Let's do this. Let's play with what I have right now and let's make it good. You know, and I invoke that shadow part of myself to really just, you know, and I play like the Batman theme song in my head to really just kind of get me going. So I feel like with you, it's like you have this aspect within you, this aspect to really play the game of life the way that, you know, works for you. You have the courage to do this, but sometimes the mind may set in. And the mind, remember, is a human aspect. The ego is the human aspect. And so it's coming out of that and getting back to the heart, because your heart is truly your home, and connecting back into Gaia to bring your home back to ground, to zero state. And so here with the Earth School, it's like dive right in. Dive right into the unknown. Because there's some things that, yeah, you know what, you don't know. But that's sometimes part of, you know, that's part of life. And everything's perspective. And what they're saying here is you have that higher wisdom and you have that higher knowledge. Use that in your day-to-day. And if there's something that you don't know what to do or how to do it, trust your higher wisdom that it will guide you. Because you are the child, a child of the cosmos. There is a splitting, definitely, with the Great Severance card, or the Great Severing card here. There's a splitting that's happening from your old life into your new life. And really emerging in a way that empowers you. So with the energy, fill me, make me shine. Trust that your environment currently at 0 point, being in the present moment, has the energy, has the love to fill you up. I was watching this video and I can't remember on YouTube, I can't remember which video it was, but she was channeling, there's this woman and I think she was channeling the Pleiadians, and she had said, well, what is it that we need to know? Like, what do we need to know? And the Pleiadians had said something like, you know, it's always, disheartening isn't the word, I can't remember the word that she used, but it's always kind of incredible that there's so much love that surrounds you humans, and you don't pull it in. And when I heard that, it just clicked in me, and I just thought, wow, okay. So you can look at it as in like, yeah, you know, gratitude around you, and there's so much to appreciate. You got food on the table, and, you know, from a practical sense. But I went straight to the energetic state, like, yeah, like the oxygen we breathe, the water, the food, you know, everything, just the energy around us is love. So why not just soak in that energy if we don't have those things around us? I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. Why am I bringing that up? It's because maybe right now that's what you need to do, is soak in that energy around you. Because I feel like by doing so, there's something about that that's going to bring you to your destiny. I know how that sounds. I know I'm like a little all over the place with you, but I hope that makes sense. There's something about that, you soaking in the energies when you need to. I know I was saying before, like practical steps, taking it forward and trusting the wisdom. And part of that wisdom is just soaking in that love that's around you. And I'm seeing Saturn there. And it requires just taking it step by step. So if you feel like I'm like way out of it, like it's just not, it's too out there, you'll find that as you take baby steps, right, and just trusting yourself, you'll find that you're going to expand energetically and bring in more love into your body. Feel the universe. You're going to feel that expansion as well within you, okay, and feel more connected to the universe. Where are we going next here? So for pile 2, that was very sweet. Emotional loss, new beginnings, balance, bada boom. That's what we're saying about balance for you. Balance. So for you, yeah, like you have all the tools, and it's just about being gentle with yourself and balancing yourself. It's like letting go of the old emotional losses and the old patterns and the old ways of being, because I know that's safe. That's the known, right? And moving into a new beginning, walking into a new chapter, completely new again. Because it is time for the change. It's time for you to walk into that new adventure. And part of you feeling like you can be at home, there's an aspect of that inner child that wants to come out and play. There's an aspect of that inner child that's been really wanting to come out and play. And you will start to be feeling more and more of him and her pulling you to come out and play. Okay, so we're going to end this reading with some final advice from Spirit, from the Ascendant Masters, actually. My dear Ascendant Masters, what do you have for pile 2? Collective, what do you got? Pile 2. We have Hilarion, Divine Healing. Yeah, I was thinking that with the heart. Okay, one more. Yeah, okay. First of all, lots of light codes coming in for you at this time. Being open and receptive is important, pile 2, especially with this. This is like an epitome of that. Okay. There's this heart chakra activation, awakening that's happening for you, a healing, a clearing out of the old energies and the old paradigm for you, so you can make way for the new. There's an opening that's happening, okay? And a rebalancing that's happening. Allow this to happen if you feel like it's not time to move forward. Sorry, pile 2, my phone just fell off the tripod here. So, major heart awakenings happening for you. So if you don't feel ready to move forward, know that it's okay. It's just not time then. It's not time yet. But it's time for you to give some love and receive love and balance. And so by doing so, I feel you're going to be more comfortable in your own space and really help you to move forward, because there's something destined for you. There's really something, I don't know, there's something really destined for you, something that you are going to be activating in others. All right, I don't know what that is, but there's some wisdom that's coming through that you're going to be helping to break old paradigms in a way that's going to help a lot of people. Okay, so pile 2, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, give this video a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to reading for you again. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your reading for for messages that Spirit has for you regarding your crown chakra. So let's get into it. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what wants to come through regarding your crown chakra. So for pile 3 collective, Spirit, what do they need to know about their crown chakra? Thank you. We got best possible decision. We have justice. We have victory. Oh, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, success. Have you been worrying about something, pile 3? Have you been waiting for something to come through and just not quite sure how to handle certain things, not sure what to do about certain things, waiting on some answers about something? Well, what's really coming through here with your crown, actually, hold on, I'm not done yet. So for pile 3 collective, hold on. Birth of creation for pile 3 collective. Thank you. Mindful wisdom. Yeah, okay. We have hidden realms. Ground your light. Is this centered? Well, we can move that over a little bit. Okay, so under best possible decision, we have birth of creation. Justice, we have mindful wisdom. Just being drawn to a lot of the greens here. So some healing, some heart chakra stuff happening here. Hidden realms under victory, creating conscious awareness. It's like you've been waiting for something to manifest. You've been waiting for something to come through, to pull through. And you're not really seeing the manifestations yet. It's like with the birth of creation, potential growth, it's like you've already birthed the idea. You've already planted the seed of something. And it has yet to materialize. And the reason why it hasn't manifested yet for you, pile 3, is it's a process. And there's some part of the process, there's some clarity that wants to come forth for you. There's some clarity that needs to come forth for change to occur. Because that clarity is going to give you greater balance and greater stability and greater understanding and harmony within yourself. 5, change. Yeah, it's like you've made some decisions, you're just waiting. With the Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, yeah, so that's the clarity. And so it's like, you got to walk through the doorway. You got to kind of let the past or that question mark go, because you won't get the answer when you're just keep delving into the problem. If you know Abraham Hicks, they speak of this. The answer isn't in the same vibration as the problem. And so it's like you got to step out of that, because trust that you've already planted the seeds and that it's materializing. But at this point of your journey, this point of the manifestation, it is the surrender, it's the letting go. And in this state of letting go, part of being a match to that manifestation requires you connecting back to source, requires you connecting back to spirit, requires greater balance within you. And there's something here about, because I keep being drawn to 3 by 3, by the power of 3 by 3, Mott delivered justice to me. And I feel like you will get that justice. It's already aligned for you. But it's like, take a step away from it, not a step back. You're taking a step away from it to focus on other aspects of yourself. And trust that each step or side step is leading you to the manifestation. Because with the hidden realms, we can't see every aspect of how this is going to unfold. We just in our minds think of this linear path, right? But we're not understanding the intricacy yet, the simplicity of how things are connected. And I feel like through this time of you just stepping away, I feel like you're going to get a greater idea of that. Because I feel like there's something that's being birthed through you, and I'm not referring to that manifestation that's already materializing in its own divine order. I'm talking about what's within you. Something's being birthed within you. And a deeper connection to universal consciousness. That's what's coming through. A deeper connection to your innate wisdom. And that's going to help create inner harmony. That's going to ease the dissonance within you regarding this manifestation you've been waiting for. Interesting. You may have a lot of noise around you, Pile 3. And this could be noise in the mind. It could be people in your world. It could be just a lot happening around you and within you. And that's why it's like you're requiring some stillness. You're requiring, it's being recommended that you step away from the dissonance and step back into yourself with the ground your light, let your soul shine. Because as you do, I feel like there may be this kundalini, like even underneath that energy signature here with the energy. As you connect back to yourself, it's almost like there's an alignment that's happening, a charge that's running through you. This could be your kundalini running through you. But there's some sort of alignment that's happening as you do that. Yeah. This time for you right now, trust that the work's been done already, that you've done everything that you need to do, and that right now it's just time for your connection with yourself and to spirit. And by doing so, the energy that's running through you is going to help to purify the dissonance around you. And notice how the energies, like here, it's almost like the colors are the same as the colors here. To me, it's almost like mirror images. It's like when you find that peace and that harmony within yourself, it's like the outside world will match it. And I feel like you have a lot of support around you. Like you have a lot of, like I'm hearing ancestors like around you that are really trying to help you, to help harmonize you. But it's requiring you to just kind of be outside the dissonance, the noise. Because it's like they can pull the energy through while you're sleeping, you know, or resting. But then if you keep having all this noise and stuff and worry and all this stuff around you, you know, then it just, you know, they still have to keep pouring it in and pouring it in, but then you still have noise around you. So it's kind of like, you know, come together with them and just give yourself that space and allow the work to be done. Because I feel like it's really going to open up your eyes, and I think you're really going to enjoy the process of what you're going to see and what you're going to experience. And it could be something like here, like energetic downloads, enlightenment, another level of your enlightenment, feeling yourself on a whole different level, experiencing life on a whole different level. This is your playground. This is your adventure. And so if you're waiting on a manifestation, you might as well be productive and do something else in the meantime, because we all know that worrying doesn't do anything besides, you know, stress out the body, the mind, and the emotions, and give out more of that vibe, right? So there's something about that, and bringing forth the softness with the light blues there, bringing in that softness back into your life, okay? Because there is change here for you. There is change that is being prepared for you. It's just requiring, with the 35 and the 1-8, you to be in alignment, okay? And as I said that, the clock said 11:44 on the timer, okay? That might be a symbol for you. It might be a sign for you if you're seeing 11:44. Remember, alignment. So let's continue on. Where are we going? We're going here. Messages regarding their crown chakra, spirit, for Pile 3 Collective. What else you got? We've got the 7 Star Sisters. You're not alone. Yeah, it's almost like you're being pulled out of like the past. Actually, we'll put that right here. You're being pulled out of old energy, and you're being put into a space of maybe the void. And it's kind of scary, the void, because it's the unknown, right? And like, you know, we're so used to stimulation, but it's kind of like, it's time to kind of disengage from the past. It's time to like uproot and allow yourself to be in a space of just nothingness. Because in the nothingness, there's so much that's happening for you. And know this, that you're not being isolated, and you may feel like you're isolated, but instead you're building a greater connection to the unseen. I'm hearing your community. So there's an aspect of your community that's in the unseen, right? So in the spirit realm, it could be your ancestors, it could be your guides, that you're building a greater connection with. So the time of quiet and solitude is definitely important. Yeah, because there's aspects, there's people in your soul tribe that aren't here, that aren't incarnated. And they're asking you to dance with them. They're asking you to play with them. Because through that connection, there's something about expression and the way that you're going to create in the world that's coming into form, okay? And so it's just requiring you right now to dance in the void, is to just, you know, be in the present and just connect with spirit. Okay. Potential growth. Yeah, because I feel like it's not just that manifestation that's going to come through. That's just one of the manifestations that are going to come through for you. Oh, look. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, I didn't even shuffle. I just turned it over, but it said hope, right? And I just feel like one of the major manifestations is you. It's just going to light you up. So for pile 3 spirit, pile 3 collective, thank you. We're just going to do 2 here. Like, look at that. Foundations and achievement. 4 of Wands. And then we have emotional withdrawal. What is up with the emotions card? Yeah, it's like stepping back. And look, you got destiny. Yeah, so in that time of just being with yourself, it's like you're building, first of all, you're letting go of some old emotions. You're letting go of like filling yourself with just empty stuff to really feel where you are, to really, really feel where you are. And when we really know where we are, then we know what we need to do in order to build a solid foundation. Because my friends, you're moving into a new space. And when you move into a new space, it requires a solid foundation. Because it's like, it was a bit faulty in the past. It was unbalanced in the past. And you're moving into a time now where it's more about the balance in your life, a balanced foundation. And through this space, this void, this time of just you connecting with the energies or with spirit, I just feel like it's going to help give you insight about the foundation that really matters to you mentally, emotionally, physically, in your reality. What gives you that strength, what gives you that support, that fills you up, okay? That manifestation that you want is really important to you, and I get that. I really do. But this inner foundation sets the tone for not only that, but everything. Everything. And I feel like you're going to have a clear vision of that. Really, truly. Okay? So we're going to end this reading with a final card from the Ascendant Masters Oracle deck to you. So regarding your crown chakra, so for pile 3 collective spirit, or Ascendant Masters, I should say, what? Gaia. Earth connection. You got karmic clearing too there. Gaia, earth connection. Be mindful of the earth. Come back to earth. Stay grounded. Yeah. So what you've been wanting to birth with the birth of creation here, right? You're birthing something so much bigger. And this is a change. This is a grand reality. This is a better reality. So trust what you want is coming, but it'll come better. Yeah. Did you hear the honk car? The car honking outside? Confirmation. It's going to come out better than what you wanted back then. Okay? All right, pile 3, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, do subscribe, give it a like, and I look forward to reading for you again. Thanks for watching. Bye.